Further information to join can be found by visiting USI's website.
Good evening and welcome to Access USI. I'm Christy York.
And I'm Miranda Meister.
November is Men's Cancer Awareness Month, and they're hoping to raise awareness through this fun event. More information about Battle of the Beards and next year's Relay for Life can be found on the USI Colleges Against Cancer Facebook page.
USI is hosting Mike Nichols this week. He is speaking tonight at Claymeyer Hall. Nichols has been recognized and honored for more than 24 awards from competitions and exhibitions. Paintings and drawings have been featured in exhibitions throughout the United States. Nichols is also hosting a workshop tomorrow morning at 10 in room 105 in the art studio.
Students and community members were invited to learn about Evansville's involvement in World War II earlier today in honor of a new digital history archive. The lecture was led by University of Evansville professor Dr. James McLeod. During the lecture, McLeod explained the military equipment and techniques that were used in the war and expressed the importance of preserving and updating history by talking to elders about their past experiences. To access the World War II archive online, go to digitalarchives.usi.edu.
USI basketball has returned back to the pack. Lexi will have more on how they're doing after the break.
USI's archery club has been sparking substantial interest.
Archery is a really growing sport.
Expose yourself to a unique experience.
This brings something different to USI.
The archery club offers a safe, fun environment to practice target shooting.
We compete in competitions, but we're the only college that has mass shooting right now, but it's just actually starting to get kicked off. This is the most we've had since it started.
Further information to join can be found by visiting USI's website.
Come try it out next semester.
I'm Lexi Burkhart with your sports update. After going 2-0 on the weekend, the USI women's basketball team had two outstanding performances, taking on Northwood Friday and Saginaw Valley State on Saturday, outscoring each opponent by 20-plus points. Senior forward Morgan Dahlstrom posted double-doubles in both games, while Randa Harshbarger dominated defensively Saturday with a total of 11 steals, ending them with final scores of 78-39 on Friday and 86-60 on Saturday. The women's team will step back out into the pack tomorrow against Ohio Dominican at 6. As for the men's basketball team, they struggled early in the weekend, falling 77-70 this past Friday to Hillsdale College. The Eagles were beat underneath the basket early in the first, allowing the Chargers to go on a 13-3 run. Then on Saturday, they picked their game back up, allowing Marcellus Washington to go lights out at the 3, hitting 6 for 6 before half. Then junior Nate Hansen made his USI debut, putting up 12 in the first from the arc, as well as finishing with 21 total. The Eagles continued to lead, defeating the Malone Pioneers 87-76. There have been no letdowns since then, as the Eagles went on to defeat Brescia University last night as well in the home opener 93-67. Alex Stein posted 19 points, followed by freshman Emmanuel Little with 16. And for USI volleyball, they finalized their season this past weekend, going 0-2 against Lewis and Parkside. It was all Lewis on Friday, taking the game in 3 straight matches, while Parkside took the first 2, slipped in the third set, but came back in the fourth to end the match 3-1. The Eagles ended their season with an overall 12-19 record, going 7-8 at home and 2-8 on the road. And last, the USI Cross Country will also be holding the NCAA Division II Cross Country Championships for the 4th time in USI history. The event will host approximately 500 students from more than 80 NCAA Division II institutions. Junior Hope Jones will be competing on the women's side for the Eagles. Jones finished 6th in the NCAA Division II Midwest Region Championships, while the Eagles finished 5th as a team at the regional. The event is taking place this Saturday at Angel Mounds, with the women's 6-kilometer race starting at 10:15, with the men's following after at 11:30. For information about the event and the ticket prices, follow the link below. And when we get back from the break, Ann will be back with your weather.
Train your body, but also train your mind. Academic skills, training your mind to succeed.
Here with your SUTV 12 weather forecast. 51 degrees currently in the tri-state with partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows will be in the mid-30s with clear skies. 48 degrees for the daytime highs tomorrow with sunny skies. Now over to Noah with a look at the weekend cold snap and extended forecast.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Noah Alatza. Coming up at the top of the hour, we are going to be hitting 37 degrees in the tri-state. By midnight, temperatures will fall to about 35 degrees before we bottom out at 33. So right now it's 50 degrees at the Evansville Airport. We're at 47 in Knox County up in Vincennes, and you can see the kind of cooling pattern that's developing out across the west, and that's going to give way to those clear skies overnight and will really allow temperatures to plunge rapidly. We're concerned with some early morning fog, especially in some of the outlying areas. So we'll break it down for you. The extended forecast, we have a very strong cold front that's going to come in here on Saturday. It'll drop our temperature, high temperature there from 62 to just 41 degrees, 20 plus degree temperature drop. The highs then go back to right about average for this time of year. We're at 51 by Tuesday, and those lows will be pushing the low 20s. Christy and Miranda will be back in just a moment right after this.
USI ROTC has commissioned many officers who have gone on to serve in the Active Army, Army Reserve, and National Guard. Many of these officers deployed in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. The USI ROTC program mirrors the cadet motto of Scholar, Athlete, Leader. This means that the top priority for cadets enrolled in USI ROTC is a focus on their grades. USI ROTC graduates an outstanding 99% of cadets who receive scholarship contracts. If you're interested in learning more, go to USI's website and search ROTC.
USI's theater is continuing their season with the classic play Our Town by Thornton Wilder. It is being directed by guest director Ron Himes of the Black Rep in Washington University in St. Louis. The story is about small-town life in New Hampshire, but Himes has added a modern twist. Tickets are free for USI students with ID 1 hour before the show based on availability, and after that, tickets will be $2 for students, $10 for university employees, $4 for non-USI students, and $12 for all other adults. The production starts tomorrow and runs through the 19th in the Performing Arts Center.
Throughout the semester, students have been given the opportunity to learn about the research their professors have been conducting through the Liberal Arts Colloquium series. Dr. Dandekarp explains more.
Colloquium series is an initiative that the College of Liberal Arts here at USI took in year, if I remember correctly, it's like 2000 and 2001 academic year. The idea was to have a platform for the faculty members to share their research with their colleagues and also with the students. For this semester, we have 5 presentations on 5 very different topics that the faculty members here in the College of Liberal Arts are working on in terms of the research, and they presented. Like the last one was on climate change. Before that, it was about body cameras. So this is like an hour-long presentation that a faculty member gives on the current research topic that they're working on. So the last presentation for this semester is this Friday at 3 o'clock in Claymore Hall, LA 0101. We really have an interesting topic. We have Dr. Tamara Hunt in the history department. She's presenting on fake news, and especially fake news in 18th century England. So that's a really interesting topic, and people have been emailing me about like how interesting it is, and then they're going to show up to this presentation.
The final presentation on fake news will be held in Claymore Hall on Friday at 3.
USI Student Government Association wants to help those in the community this holiday season. They're teaming up with the Evansville Rescue Mission to host the Gobbler Gathering. It's a canned food drive happening here at USI and encourages students to drop off non-perishable items in their designated bins across campus. SGA Treasurer Travion McFarland says it's all about helping the community.
The holidays are right around the corner, Thanksgiving and Christmas. There's a lot of families, not only in Evansville, but also throughout our state that is impacted, don't have the financial means to support. So I think that giving back to organizations as such reflects greatly upon not only SGA, but also the university as a whole.
More information about the Evansville Rescue Mission and their needs can be found at evansvillerescuemission.org.
Finals will be here soon, but it's not too late to get prepared. University Division offers services like academic skills and the writer's room for students who need a little help learning some of their course material. To learn more about academic skills in the writer's room, visit usi.edu/universitydivision.
And with finals just around the corner, that means so are the holidays. USI will be hosting their annual Lighting a Tradition gathering on Monday. Crews have been out getting the decorations ready all week for the event, which will feature hot cocoa, visits with Santa, caroling, and of course, festive lights around campus. Lighting a Tradition starts at 6 on Monday and is open to kids of all ages, even those just young at heart. And of course, Thanksgiving is next week. So what does everyone have planned?
I plan on spending Thanksgiving with my really big, really crazy family.
What about you, Ann?
I'm planning on just going home back to Indy and seeing my grandparents and my cousins again.
I'll be staying here, but thankfully my family's here too, so it'll be a fun weekend with them.
And I'll be doing the same, kind of. I'll be staying here first, and then I'll be traveling to see family out of town. So, and because it is a holiday next week, we will not be having access. But don't worry, because you can find some really great old-timey space films, including Killers from Space, Plan 9 from Outer Space, and Phantom Planet, all here on SCTV 12 24/7. So enjoy your holiday, and we'll see you back in 2 weeks right here on Access USI.